Good morning, guys and gals. I've just finished editing the vlog and it's uploading as we speak. It's a pretty short vlog. It was only 10 minutes of footage. So, yeah, it took about half an hour to edit. And then it's going to be uploaded soon. So, yeah, because I started at 8:16, so probably end up being 45 minutes from beginning to upload. So, that's pretty good. Today, well, I got a class, and then after that class, I have to deal with something, because there is, if you remember, there is a water outage here in J House between 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock. My class starts at 10 o'clock, and it ends at 11 o'clock, so between the end of my class and 1 o'clock, there's not going to be any water in here. So, yeah, that's only 2 hours, to be fair, but I think in that time it would be a good plan to sit in a library and sort of work on practice tests to prepare for my tests tomorrow and Saturday. So, yeah, I think that'll be the plan. And after that, well, have to see how things go, I think. I'm headed off to class now. I've dressed up in, well, warm, cold weather gear because it is actually still kind of cold out there, despite the fact that it's really bright. I'm walking for a few reasons, though it might be a bit of a mistake because it is a little late and it may end up being late to class. You know, so I've got to sort of leg it. So, yeah, got everything together. I've got sunscreen on, hopefully it'll keep me protected in the sun. I've got my water bottle, I've got a snack, I've got my exercise book, I've got my physics book as well. Once again, working on this next test, hopefully, after class. I'll show you that later. And, yeah, I've got to leg it now, so I've got to catch you up in a bit. So, yeah, class is finished. I think what I really just need to do is, the moment the alarm goes off at 9:30, just start changing, getting out. That's really the only thing I need to do. The light burns. So, yes, I'm headed off to Reed Library, right here, to work on the practice tests. So, let's get on that, shall we? So, I just found out that there's something in the physics test that hasn't been gone over through practical classes or online tests just yet. It's been in the lectures that are online that I don't watch because it saves time to just go through questions while using the book instead of, because, you know, these lectures are 45 minutes long and there are a lot of them, so it just saves time for the online unit, where all of them are online, to ignore lectures and just do the problem sets in the book. We'll do the problem sets and use the book for reference into the learning. The thing is, we haven't done any problem sets on electromagnetism yet, and apparently there are a number of those questions in the test. This is the test from semester 1 last year. So, yeah, and last semester there was some as well. And this is basically the same year as last semester, so yeah, I'm gonna have to find some way to get onto that. It's a pretty simple fix, I think. I just need to make sure to go through the test questions between now and tomorrow afternoon that involve electromag, and that should help. But unfortunately this book has only got one page on electromagnetism and that is it. So I'm going to have to go back and grab the second volume. I think at this point I'm going off to grab lunch, and then I'm going to grab that second volume and see what else I can do in the afternoon. Just found the survey line on the floor, and you get free chocolate you completed, so I'm going to just do that and head it in before I head off. It's just a small Freddo, but still chocolate. So, how is everybody?
Keeping on, mate.
It's good to hear.
How are you, Robert?
I'm okay, I think.
There's a video of the guy that...
Then again, that's my answer to every time someone asks that question. So, not really any other answers to that question, is there? Unless you're feeling actually bad.
Oh, I could complain, but no one would listen, so...
It's that time again. I put a band-aid over the ugly mark on my head. That's got nothing to do with the actual time. And I need to head off to practical class. And then head off, well, on the workout, which is probably once again going to be bike ride. Thing is about that is that unlike the first couple of times, it's actually quite warm out. I'll still be cool after I first go into here because it's still actually kind of cold. You know, the air itself is kind of cold and there's a breeze. But it's bright and shiny, which means if I stay in the sun for an hour or so, which I tend to while going for a big bike ride, then I'm going to heat up pretty quickly. So I'm going to want to bring, I think, change of clothes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out like this to the practical class, and then I'm going to bring a spare change of clothes, or specifically a spare change of pants, because I won't need to get a spare shirt because I'm already wearing it. It's this short sleeves that I'll be taking with me. So if I take this with me as well, then I can change into that after the practical class and head out on the bike ride. Yeah, so I'm going to just shift everything from this into the basket, and yeah, get going. So the practical class is finished. I probably don't need to keep on saying these things after going to classes. Each one of these, oh, the lecture's finished, oh, the practical class is finished, no! Instead of standing here in the sun, right, I'm basically standing in the middle of the car park, and basically I'm doing this to sort of test basically the heat of the sun. Sort of trying to figure out whether or not wearing long sleeves and trousers or short sleeves and shirt would be better in this case. And I don't know, I'm actually thinking that the long sleeves and trousers will be better actually now. But yeah, it's a little bit warm here, but once I'm moving, I don't anymore think that that'll be a problem. So what I'm worried more about now is actually comfort, really, because you know, I'm wearing jeans and all that, and they're great for going out to the shops or something. And these are stretch jeans, very specifically. So I bought them specifically so I'd be able to ride a bike without them squashing the lower areas. So I can easily ride down to Perth very easily and walk into a shop and not feel uncomfortable because I'm wearing sweatpants in public, which look like pajamas, let's face it. But while I'm just doing exercise, I'm not going to be stopping anywhere until I get home. I don't know. It makes a little bit more sense to be wearing sweats. What I think I might do, actually, is go back home, get changed, and then go out for the bike ride. It was a bit of a shame. It wasted up a little bit more of my time, and this practical class lasted until 45 past, so I've already lost a bit of time that I could have had, so kind of sad. But yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan. It's currently 4:56, so I ended up only having 45 minutes perhaps to do the bike ride, and then I need to be back home for the floral event. So yeah, bit of a shame, but still 45 minutes of bike riding, not too terrible, so I think I'll take it. Speaking of things I need to do before heading out on the bike ride, well, the water bottle's nearly empty, so I need to fill it up again anyway, so good thing I came back. Pulled on the I forget what they're called. I got my sweats on, I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna bring the shorts just in case, and therefore I should really put the belt in there as well. I need two hands in order to put things in there, so yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the shorts, I'm gonna bring a couple things just in case. Hat, wallet, bike lights, and yeah, I think that's just about it. It's time to head off. Yeah, it's 5:14, so it's about right on when I'd be getting out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just going to be riding around Kings Park again. I'm just gonna be riding up along Winthrop Avenue until I get to Kings Park, and then, well, just decide what to do when I get there when it comes to exploring or going around Kings Park. I just need to make sure I'm back here around 6, and all be good. You know what? I just had a thought, and I think it's a brilliant thought. I had no idea whether you can hear me or whether the wind is knocking me out, but yeah, we're allowed to take just pizza away from the floor rent and just leave the floor rent. So, what if I just take pizza from the floor rent and then go down to dinner? Which I'd be okay with because there's chips and wedges and there's chocolate mousse at dinner. That would be a good plan, I think. That makes a little bit more sense because I'm not a fan of the meals that are going to be down there. I think tomorrow and Saturday, so using up and I have to use up all 7 meals of the week, otherwise my mum will get annoyed. So, because living off your parents' allowance, including 3 meals, based off of that allowance, is a little bit tricky. So, yeah, might as well go to a meal I enjoy and still collect the pizza. And yeah, for now, let's actually do this bike ride before I actually run out of time for that as well. Okay, so I'm once again along Kings Park Road. This is exactly the same road I was on Tuesday, I think it was. Was it really Tuesday? No, it was Monday. I'm being silly. Okay, so basically, I've ridden all the way up along Winthrop Avenue and turned over here onto Kings Park Road. And the funny thing is that there, in the distance, is where I stopped the last time. And I stopped because I'd reached the end of the path and subsequently nearly ran into a tree. The thing is, that wouldn't have happened if they'd extended the path, because as you can see, I'm on the path. Because the path goes up alongside Winthrop Avenue, across the road, and I'm on the same side of the road as was before. And the path stops here. Again, if I decided to keep going, I would have ran into a pole. As you can see, the yellow pole right there. So the question is, why didn't people who make a path here decide to extend the path all the way down here? They didn't have to even get rid of all the trees. They could have just gone around this way, behind the trees, and we'd be fine. See, there's plenty of way up there. Although, when you look at here, I don't know if you can actually see this, but there's a little bit of a trail right there, and it continues along there. You can see it, just a line. Presumably, people have been riding their bikes down here anyway, but I'd rather stick to the path. So I'm going to turn back. I'm going to follow one of the paths up through Kings Park and see if I can get home in time for 6. I'm back. I'm a little hot and sweaty, so I think I'll get changed into the shorts after all, right now. Might have wanted to do so while I was on the trek, but no. So it's 6 o'clock, and I'm now not entirely sure whether or not the floor event is at 6 or 7. The reason I'm thinking this is because I just walked past there, no pizzas are out yet, so I don't know, maybe they're running a little late or something like that, I don't know. So I'm just going to get changed and double check, and yeah. So just double checked with my RA. Turns out that he changed the time of the thing till 6:30, so I was half right. So yeah, I have half an hour to spare, so I am going to go down to Dining Hall, or I'm going down to Dining Hall. I'm already on my way to see if I can grab some wedges, some chips, and some mousse before heading in, grabbing some pizza and taking it to the fridge. I was actually a bit worried because I was not entirely sure he was going to bring meat lovers, but he did, so yay. So here is our selection of pizzas we have tonight. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure what all of these are, though I do recognise pepperoni and meat lovers over there. Yeah. I think that's not Hawaiian, is it?
I think it's Hawaiian.
It is? Okay. Right, and then...
Hey guys, let's dig in. That's not weird.
Yay!
Come on guys, enjoy.
I didn't even notice this, but there's even more pizzas here. Quite a selection to choose from. So I just got a few slices of meat lovers, and now I'm just going to head back and put them in the fridge. So get them off then. See ya. Bye. Pizza's been put away, and it's evening. So I'm just sitting back a bit. In about 50 minutes, I've got to do that. Just got to deal with that. It's only 4 things. It's a bowl, a spoon, a jug, and a cup. Or a third of a cup. And just got to deal with them in a bit. And deal with this. And really I'm just going to bed after that. I guess the question is what I'm going to do in the evening. I guess I'll make the decision in a bit. But for now, I'm going to sit back here, relax, watch YouTube videos. And of course, naturally, the choice I make, yes, I'm tired, so I tried to decide between decision and choice, and I get the choice. So the choice that I made tonight was to watch videos on YouTube all evening. And it's now, what is it, 10 o'clock, I think? It is now 10:08, and I should really get to bed so that I am not exhausted tomorrow, and so that I can do the test fairly well and do as much study as I can for this test and the maths test on Saturday. I really have a problem, don't I? Just finished editing the vlog. It's 11:20, so I just finished my practical class. Well, I say that. I actually left it 50 minutes ago because I left it at 10:30. It's a bit of a busy day today because there's so much going on. We've got the tests and all that, but you'll see about tomorrow. You'll find out all about that tomorrow. So I gotta go. I've got to get this exported and uploaded and get to my lecture at 12. So I guess without further ado, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like if you liked, leave a comment if you have something to say, subscribe if you want more, and ding that bell to be notified when I upload the next one of these. Until then, I'll catch you guys and gals later.